Worrying reveals what's important to you. Worrying takes a small thing and makes it huge. And when you're worrying, what I want you to do is just take a look around. Just stop what you're doing and take a look around, especially if you can get outside, especially if you can get outside someplace where that's green, and see if you can find some birds and see if you can find some weeds, especially if it's flowering weeds. And when you do that, think about what Jesus says in Luke 12. Consider the ravens. They do not sow or reap, they have no storeroom or barn, yet God feeds them. How much more valuable are you than birds? Who of you, by worrying, can add a single hour to his life? Since he can't do this very little thing, why do you worry about the rest? Consider how the lilies grow. They do not labor or spin. Yet I tell you, not even Solomon in all his splendor was dressed like one of these. If that's how God clothes the grass of the field, which is here today and tomorrow is thrown into the fire, how much more will he clothe you, O you of little faith? See, I want you to take a walk, because what you're going to do is you're going to see some birds. When you see the birds, I want you to think, oh, look at them. You ever see a bird driving a combine? Ever see a bird driving a tractor? No, they don't farm. And yet God takes care of them. When you see the bird, you can think, God takes care of them. And God says, I'm more important than them. So if God takes care of them, he's going to take care of me. And when you look around, I want you to see a dandelion. Jesus talks about lilies here, but the word in the Greek is actually a word for a weed. Yeah. So see if you can spot some dandelions, maybe some thistles, and take a look and say, you know what? God dresses them. You ain't never seen a weed working a sewing machine. And God dresses them. And the weeds are not important. You're way more important than the weeds. And so if God takes care of the dandelions, he's going to take care of you. So remember that. When you're worried, take a walk. Remember that you're more important than that to God.